Hi, I'm Rabea.
And I'm Matt.
And this is Sound Like on Andertons TV.
And that's Jack. I'm excited for this one.
Are you?
Yeah, since we've started doing some of like our ultimate rigs, picking all the things that we think would sound best in a genre or anything like that, lots of people have requested post-rock.
Post-rock.
So this is the video we will be shooting right now.
I don't think I can find a letterbox big enough to put a rock in it.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's legal. So post-rock, for those who don't know, think soundscapes, think ethereal, massive sounds.
Mogwai.
Mogwai. People like Mono, Explosions in the Sky.
Caspian.
Caspian, great example.
Yeah. Lots of bands that do this. I guess they used to call it shoegaze is something different, isn't it?
It all came from kind of that 90s indie movement.
But it is kind of all clubbed into that pool of...
It's almost like orchestral, but with guitars.
Yeah.
That's how I think about it. But again, we're going to be trying to find the dreamy thing. Almost, people have mentioned worship music, that kind of thing. Lots of delay, lots of reverb, big sounds. So we will see where we get to. Let's do it. We are in the guitar department. We are looking at Fenders specifically right now. What are you thinking, Rabea?
I'm thinking that we should maybe get something like a Jag or a Jazzmaster, because there's tellies. I mean, post-rock bands, I guess it's less about the gear. They just use whatever works for the sound they're going for. So I've seen bands use tellies, Strats, Jags, Les Pauls, Gretches, hollow bodies, all sorts of stuff. It's just whatever kind of works.
We can see whatever we like. I think I'd like to get a telly.
Okay.
I think one of us is maybe more of a chordy rig, one's more of a plinky tremolo picker.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have a little gander around the sort of Jaguar Jazzmaster style of stuff. And then if that fails, I think I'm going to go Gretsch. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Oh, what's that?
But I'm struggling with the Jazzmaster stuff. I can't find anything affordable. Okay. I'm giving up on the Fender Jazzmaster. So follow me. I'm thinking something more like this. These two are good. I was hoping for something a bit smaller though. I'm not particularly up for a really big, bulky guitar. That is a really nice guitar though. $439 for the Streamliner Hollow with the Bigsby. It's a little bit, it's not quite enough. I was hoping for something else, but alas, I was unlucky. I have just seen this, which is an absolute looker. Jade Green Electromatic single cut. It's $3.99. Now, I must be honest, I've not actually seen a post-rock band play this particular kind of guitar, but knowing the sound that Gretches generally have, it's a jangly, quite a vocal sounding guitar, and in a lot of the post-rock I listen to, Mogwai especially, you can hear that singly coily kind of much cleaner, glassier tone. So Gretsch is going to do that, to be honest. So if I don't find anything that really makes me go, that's the one, I'm having this.
Hey man.
Hello.
Yo, I found this. It's a beautiful orange G&L. The G&L Tribute ASAC Classic.
Okay.
It's got telly vibes, but it's a little bit more affordable even than a Mexican telly. So I figured, leaving myself lots of wiggle room for pedals, I'm gonna go with this.
This is what I've just found.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's $3.99.
Oh, bargain.
And it's going to be thicker sounding a little bit than that.
Yeah, than single coils, yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah?
I mean, they look good together. Beautiful.
So, I didn't have to travel very far to find what I wanted to use for my amplifier, which is a Vox AC15. Now, we did the indie rock rig.
We did.
And I used a very similar kind of rig, but to be honest, they're such an iconic amplifier and they're so good at getting that jangly, kind of articulate vocal tone that's what I'm going to get. I mean, yeah, unless something else jumps out, which I don't think it will. Yeah, Vox AC15. This is the greenback model.
Nice.
It's more affordable than the Alnico Blue, but it's still well within my budget, especially with the guitar being $3.99. So that's the amp I'm going to get.
Nice. I'm in two minds. Now you've mentioned the indie rock one. I believe I used the hot rod.
You did?
For that. And did I use a tune there? No, I didn't use a high body.
Yeah.
I used a high body, fine. I'm gonna go and have a look at some Fenders.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'm choosing amps. In the world of Fender here, I've used one before, but the Hot Rod Deluxe always does me proud. And I feel like for post-rock, we need a Fender in the mix. These two here, this minty one is more expensive and limited edition. This is even more expensive and limited edition. So I'm gonna go with the standard black, which I can find out the back. So,
Starting to become the new DSL is this amp, isn't it?
don't say that. If only it was a DSL.
We've moved on to pedals now because we've got a guitar in our amp. And I've just worked out that I've still got £550 of my £1,500 budget to spend on pedals, which is a rarity in this series. So really, I could actually blow that entire amount on one pedal, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make things more interesting. So really what I need is a reverb, a delay. There is reverb in the AC15, of course, it's a spring, but it might be nice to have something a bit more of a plate, a bit more of a longer decay. I normally get the Dispatch Master because for value for money, Earthquaker Devices Dispatch Master is a fantastic pedal that has both reverb and delay together. So I'm probably going to get that, but then I'm going to have a little shop around for some other bits and bobs that might help me. I think I'm going to get the Green Rhino.
You've got quite a budget left, haven't you?
Well, I'm going to get the Dispatch Master,
Yeah.
and then I'm thinking Green Rhino. I'm just going to price research, but to be honest, Green Rhino is quite a versatile drive because you've got control over the mid 500 and then 100 hertz, and then on something like the AC15 with the top cut, I think that's going to get me a lot of different tones.
Okay, that's a good
Now,
shout.
depending on your budget, may I just point out that the brand new Keeley DDR might sort you out because it's got delay, reverb and drive in it.
Now you say that,
And it's 179.
because I was just totting up in my brain, and my amp's about 780, my guitar about 480. So I'm actually on about 1260. So I only have 240 quid left.
It's a phenomenally good pedal. I literally
Is it
just
quite
reviewed that on my
customised?
YouTube channel.
Quite customizable as well.
Yeah,
Can you use delay and reverb at the same time?
no.
Okay, that
Well, you
might-
could with a TRS. There's a TRS insert on the side which you can then incorporate with the pedals, but you've got reverb in
in
the
my amp.
amp.
But yeah, but I really need
Spacey
big
stuff.
reverb. Yeah, I need a really good reverb pedal.
Gearage, we have-age.
We have a couple of guitars, a load of pedals, a couple of amps. We're going to try and sound suitably post-rock.
I'm going to post a rock to my mum.
Your mum.
Belvedere, mate. And we're back in the video room.
Yes, we are in this ethereal endeavour to sound like the most post-rock possible.
Yes, we've taken some influences from a couple of notable post-rock bands just to give us a little bit of a ballpark. And what I think is quite interesting is post-rock makes its way into a lot of the bands I listen to, because there's so many things I've gone, yeah, that sounds like something I'd listen to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think when it's the hardcore post-rock, It's just that big wall, drummer just going for it, like tremolo picking in huge soundscapes.
It's the nicest sound. Pete started crying, which is, I think we must have done quite well, if that's the case.
Yeah, he did.
But yeah, it like you say, it is wall of sound, trying to make it sound as big as possible. I found myself just turning everything up when it came to the big bits.
Yeah, I must admit, it wasn't that difficult to find a place within the stuff we got, though, where it was like, yeah, that works for the genre.
Yeah. But you know, it's beautifully, a lot of it really well written, beautiful chords, beautiful melodies.
Yeah.
The twin guitar work I really enjoy.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you know, it came across.
Yeah, I hope our little made-up songs sound cool to you guys, and it's within the genre that we're trying to do.
Yeah,
so
the album will be out next week.
yeah. So, without further ado, this is my rig. This is the Gretsch. This is the Electromatic, and it's the single cut. And this is a sort of sparkly jade. I forget what they call it. The jade something sparkle. It's probably what it is. Jade sparkle.
Not jade something sparkle.
Yeah. What more can I say about it? Really, it's got the humbucking style pickups, but these are voiced in a Gretsch kind of way, like that kind of TV Jones Filtertron, jangly, very very vocal sounding pickups. But for $3.99,
you can't.
I'm
go
really
wrong,
impressed with this
can you?
guitar.
It looks fantastic.
Stayed in tune. It looks great. It's easy to play. It's set up really nice. Like, I don't know if they do that in the store. It just comes like that, but it's really good. Hardtail. So all the rest of it, can't complain.
Mia no complaino.
Yeah, that runs straight into the Mismatch Pasta by Earthquaker Devices. It's the Dispatch Master. Just Matt made up Mismatch Pasta, and that's what we call it now.
Sorry, guys.
I love this pedal because it's a 2-in-1, does the job. It's not the cheapest, but it definitely sounds fantastic. And, you know, when you're on a 1,500 quid budget and you need something that can do 2-in-1, this is the one I normally go for.
It is an interesting approach, I think. You went more budget on the pedals, less on the amp and guitar.
Yeah.
And I was the other way around.
Yeah, well, it's interesting, but like at the same time, this pedal's really easy to navigate. You know, reverb is universal. You can blend that in where you want. That's the feedback of the delay. Then you've got the speed of it, and then the mix of both. But I think the reverb just kind of works anyway. That runs into the Green Rhino, which is the way huge Green Rhino overdrive, and I've used this on a bunch of things in the past. It's a fantastic pedal. Got control over your 100 hertz, your mid, where your 500 hertz, you got your tone, drive and everything, and there's like a classic mode and a more modern mode which adds more low end, which I prefer. That goes into the Vox AC15, trusty old AC15.
Yeah, we've seen this before.
I really, really like this amplifier. It's growing on me a lot because it has a very specific sound. It's EL84 driven. And something about it really works for me. I like the fact that you've got the top cut, which you can use on both channels, even with the top boost. Generally speaking, it's great. Really, really like it.
Are you right, Pete? You said to me really funny.
What did I say?
I said, yeah, it's really interesting, something. And you went, yeah, it's interesting, but at the same time, basically saying, that's not interesting. That was great.
You can use the reverb, which I am doing on the AC15 because it's a different type of reverb. I figured, why not stack the reverbs
I was going to
together?
say, you can't not use reverb if it's here.
No, I know.
For
So
this
there's
genre.
a nice spring reverb in there. And generally, really, really like the way it sounds. Greenback loaded. So this is how it sounds without any pedals in. I exclusively used the neck pickup for this whole video because I figured it's way more what I needed it to do. So let's just put the mismatch pass-through on. This is what I had.
What's really funny is between every take, we had to wait for about 5 minutes just to let all the reverb and delay disappear.
Yeah, but that's obviously adding a huge pad, a huge plate reverb, and that repeat just... You do loads of nice things. I mean, to be fair, I'm in my element. This is the kind of thing I love doing the most, is playing with reverb and delay.
You can literally just buy all this and sit in a room on your own for a year.
Yeah, and then I'll take that off for now, show you the Green Rhino. So I used it with the gain off just to push the amp, so... And then when I wanted it to go, I just put it up to about 10, 11 o'clock.
That sounds wicked.
And then with the dispatch master on.
I always remember the Green Rhino because we used it on the very, very first Josh Homme video.
Yes, we did.
Back in there.
Yeah.
Still, well, that's still a great pedal.
It is, and I really like the Way Huge stuff. I think they've got their own kind of unique voicing style, and I really enjoyed the feature set on the pedal. So yeah, for me that worked.
Look cool too.
Yeah, and there you go. That's my rig.
Awesome. Well, and on to mine. This is a GNL ASAT Classic in this beautiful orange colour, which you might have noticed I chose a lead to match, and also going straight into my Tone City, which matches.
Nice.
So it doesn't make any difference to the sound, but it looks cool. This is, yeah, obviously a T-type guitar with a couple of single coils in it. These nice brass saddles here going on, chrome hardware.
Get a lot of guitar for your money.
You do, made in Indonesia. Beautiful natural finish here.
479, I think that, isn't it?
479, yeah. So my guitar, 80 quid more expensive than yours. That runs into this, which is the Tone City Flexo Drive. Great name. Which I'm using. I was going to go with the... I always call it the Angry Horse or whatever it's
Angry
called.
Charlie?
No, the Tone City Golden Plexi.
Oh, okay.
It's got a picture of a horse on it.
All right.
So I was going to use the Golden Plexi, but we're sold out. So someone pointed out the Flexo Drive. This is a boost and OD in one. I knew it'd be useful. It was useful. This is going into the Fender Mirror Image delay, which is for my delays. And then the TC Hall of Fame 2, which is my tank of reverb. All that goes right into this, the trusty Fender Hot Rod Deluxe. Again, built-in reverb. I mostly used, on the first couple of excerpts, I used the clean channel and relied on this more to push everything and give me some distortion. And then, yeah, for some of the swell bits, I kicked in the amp's inbuilt gain.
So you'd mix the gains together, so a bit less pokey.
Yeah, and you can, on this is quite cool, you can choose whether it's boost into OD or the other way around. So there's plenty of options to keep things sounding good. Anyway, this is what it sounds like.
Great sound.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really, really thick and warm. And then if I kick in the boost, and I was running, I think, boost OD into boost. So there you go. it basically just gives it a big, huge kick. But where it all really gets post-rock is over here. So my delays, and like I said, I was just, I don't remember
Just
my
maxing it
settings
out.
at all. But there you go, some delay. Let's have a bit more of all that and a bit more of that. And
Fender mirror image. Sounds like it's got a Leslie on it.
It's on, I've got it in digital mode right now, but I did have it in, oh no.
But it has like a rotary.
Analog mode, yeah. So that's that, and then my Hall of Fame sounds a bit.
Okay, so like quite a late pre-delay.
Yeah, but again, I have it on a long tail, decay on loads, tone on loads, level on loads, and I was using plate delay. But I mean, you can use whatever you want, it all sounds great. A bit more Hawley, but all together, like I'll show you some swells perhaps. Let's see.
I could tell that he was going to carry on playing then, because it's just, that's what happens with these kind of tones.
It's just so big. It's, yeah. Whoever's editing this video, you don't need to cut that bit out, honestly, and repeat it. It's just so big.
But seriously though, like I said, this kind of influence in tone and sound and chord progressions creeps into a lot of the music I personally listen to. I'm sure you do.
Oh
And
man,
I can immediately find something I'm happy with all this.
If you want to, if it's exam time for you and you've got some coursework to do, some big deadlines, you know, you're doing your dissertation or whatever it is, find a post-rock playlist and you'll just find yourself kind of, you might not get anything done and you might just listen because it's great. Or
you might
just slip into concentration.
crack out an
mode.
essay within no time.
It's amazing. Or if you can't sleep at 4 a.m, listen to post-rock.
Yeah. It's worth pointing out that I have about 200 quid change in my budget there.
In your pocket.
Yeah. So I haven't even gone anywhere near the £1,500 threshold, which I normally do.
You could buy some cool Andertons merch on your way out.
You could certainly do that. But seriously, my rig, I'm well chuffed with it, considering the sounds that I got out of it. More than good enough, more than enough gain. I wouldn't say it's like a shreddy player's rig at all, but it's definitely a songwriter rig, post-rock rig, of course.
Definitely. Well, big chords, you can get a lot out of it. And the same for me, actually. I'm really pleased how it came out. I was a bit worried when I had about 250 quid left to get all my pedals. But these guys, I mean, the TC is about 95 quid, I think. Fender about 100 and the Tone City about 60. So I think I might be 20 quid over.
So the next time you see a post-rock band with a giant pedal board, go, why do you need all those pedals? All you need is this.
Exactly.
And you're all good.
Just send them a link. Anyway, yeah. Well, let us know how you think we did and how you liked our fictional band with our fictional songs. Did it sound like post-rock or not?
I think so. But let us know in the comment section below. The links to this gear is in the description box.
And that leaves us just one thing to say.
I've been Rabea.
And I've been Matt.
And this has been Sound Like on Andertons TV.
Yes, it has.
Goodbye.
Bye.